Goes on forever.
He's got cans, signs and loads of automobilia.
I love that Unipart sign because that is the sort of thing that you used to see around all the time, and people love that stuff now.
A rare Minarelli chopper-style moped.
But I've never seen one of these in a shed, ever.
And a 1950s petrol pump.
That's a lovely, lovely Gil Barco.
It just needs
A
little
lamp.
something on the top.
Let's just go and have a look at the meat and potatoes, which are vehicles, and I can see motorbikes. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, look at what is that Triumph? That is beautiful.
So that's a little single cylinder. What is it, a 150?
Yeah,
Something
150
like
or 200, is it?
that?
The 150 Terrier was an entry-level Triumph built in the early 60s. Hundreds of thousands were made, though most were exported to the US.
It's a beautiful bike. It's got the traditional piece of cardboard underneath it.
Oh, well,
None
that's
of the
what-
other bikes
No, no.
have.
So funny, isn't it? Yeah. There's only one British bike here.
Yeah.
Right, and it's the one with the cardboard underneath.
That's right.
To
yeah.
catch the drips.
Yeah.
But then, hang on, actually, before you go any further,
Yeah.
it's the only motorcycle with a bit of cardboard underneath it.
Yeah.
But we're drawn to it immediately.
Yes. It's what you
Actually,
expect.
hang on, mate. There's another British bike, and it's probably got no oil in it because it looks as though there's no drips at all.
No.
That's a little BSA Beagle, isn't it?
Anything like that, little silly bikes.
I know, I
love them.
Talking
Absolutely
about
love
little
them.
silly bikes,
Yeah.
a pair of mint FS1Es
Yeah.
fizzies.
If you're a teenager in the 1970s,
This was it.
this is what you wanted, because these ones wipe the floor with everything else.
They did. They were just the ultimate. I've seen them for 10 grand.
Really.
Oh my God! Look, there's loads of stuff over here.
Should we go undercover?
Yeah. All right. How about 3.5? Yeah.
Yeah,
For the Triumph,
yeah,
the petrol pump
yeah,
with the globe,
yeah.
and the Royal Daylight sign.
Not the Royal Daylight, but I'll put the Unipart in.
Stuart, I can't remember how much it is now. No.
Actually,
Just make
mind.
up a number that you're happy with.
Yeah, great.
All right,
Stuart,
fabulous.
I have to tell you, what an exciting day
Yeah.
we've had.
It's absolutely brilliant.
Next day, all is revealed, and I mean all.
I think this is one of the nicest collections we've had for a while, boys.
Especially the bike.
Especially the bike. Now, Al, tell me, right, it's a 150. Is that a Terrier?
Terrier 150 precedes the Cub, which is a 200.
It's
It's
lovely.
gorgeous. It's
Okay.
absolutely gorgeous. It looks beautiful there,
Doesn't
doesn't
it?
it?
Delightful to ride.
With the other items, it's a preen and primp up. The petrol pump,
Let's just put the light on, yeah?
Yeah.
Give it a good clean up, call it quits.
the air pump,
I think perhaps we should clean that off, perhaps paint that.
Okay.
and as for the Adcoids can, I've got a couple of mates.
So you've got three.
Yeah.
Can Al, Fuzz and I have one each?
No.
Oh. Am I right in saying they're 700 quid each?
This one is. That one's less because it hasn't got a cap, and that's even lesser because the condition ain't that great. Just need to find some caps.
They're really nice, those.
Should we try and get the Terrier barking?
Let's just see if it has a spark.
Do you want me to rewire that? Do you want it working intermittently? If you do,
Oh,
I'll
no,
wire it.
I think we'll leave it with the old wiring because I'm sure that's going to work better. All right.
First things first, the Triumph.
Ready? Go, 1, 2, 3.
Up goes the bike. In goes the petrol. In goes a clean spark plug. And we're ready.
Right, should we give it a go?
Yeah,
Give it
go
a
on
go.
then.
And then, just as I was about to lose hope,
Have you turned it?
Oh, yes.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Sounds glorious. Okay. We, our work here is sort of vaguely done.
I think it's
isn't it?
check tyre pressures, give it a polish and go for a ride.
Yeah.
that evening, Alan test rides the Terrier. At station 1, Alan sorts the seat.
So that bit should fit in there nicely like that, which it does. So now, it's just a case of stretching the springs back on.
At station 2, yours truly cleans the Adcoids tin.
Well, that's looking great, man.
And at station 3, Skid strips the pump and makes a mess.
Have you got black bits all over your
I've been
tea?
showered in parts.
I'm trying to clean things here as well.
Showered in bits.
Look at my tea. It's got black bits in it.
Well, needs must.
Actually, hang on, I'll just suck them off the top.
Yeah. Shouldn't have left it there.
While I continue cleaning, and Alan gives the bike's carburettor a once-over, Fuzz disassembles the pressure gauge.
Every one of these screws has been tight coming out, so what I've been doing is using a hammer to get the screwdriver to sit right at the bottom of the screw and turning a little one way to tighten and then loosening and then tightening, then loosening a bit more to just ease them out gently. The reason I'm not using any penetrative oil is because if I use that, then the paint won't adhere when we paint it. Ah, there we go. That was hard work, you know.
Oh, mate, that's lovely.
Yeah, now look, I'm just preparing this for you to do your rattle canning on the top.
All right.
Now, there's these metal plates here
Yes.
with writing on.
Yes.
And to get a clean edge on them when you're masking off,
Yeah.
if you tape them up, don't be too fussy, like it's sticking out miles at the end.
Yeah.
If you file this, just
Oh,
gently on the
yeah.
edge, and you get the radius corners. If you tried to cut that, it would be a nightmare.
Wow.
And then you take that off, and look, it's perfect. So
Wow.
then you can rattle can it,
I will, to
and
my
it'll be
heart's
spot
content.
on.
The morning's cleanathon has been replaced by an afternoon's spray fest. And when the paint is dry, there's some icing for the cakes.
So this, folks, is a repro. Yeah, and hopefully I won't drop it. And the rubber should let it sit beautifully. That looks well hard.
I think that looks absolutely stunning. It's brilliant, isn't it?
does. Ready?
Yeah. I think as soon as that is inside a room,
It's going to light
then
up.
that's going to be brilliant, yeah.
And if the pump has been enhanced, the pressure gauge has been transformed.
Now, boys, I've got to tell you, you have excelled there. That is utterly stunning. Does the light work?
Of course it works, dear boy. There we go. There we are.
Mate.
It's exceeded expectations.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an absolute corker.
That is,
Hey,
yeah.
look, we've had a great day today, haven't we?
I think we've got a massive amount done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Hey, if every day could be this productive,
Yeah.
we'd be halfway there, wouldn't we?
Yeah, your shed would be full to the rafters with really nice
No, no,
things.
hang on. We are going to try and sell these.
Yeah?
Yeah, in a year or two. Gabe,
hiya.
my mate, Gabe.
Hiya, how you doing?
Gabe, Fuzzer. Gabe.
How you doing?
Nice, Kate.
Pleased to
How
meet
you
you,
doing?
Gabe.
Pleased to meet you too.
Now listen, right?
Yeah.
I think this is perfect for you, right, to pot around the lanes of Oxfordshire. I mean, the only thing that's wrong with it, I've got to tell you as a mate, right,
The
Yeah.
key. Oh, right, okay.
they're about £6.50 for two. I've checked it out.
Yeah, unfortunately, Henry wouldn't run to that.
Of course.
Now, Gabe, because it's so immaculate, it's got a reg doc and all that. I mean, are you interested, really?
Yeah, no, very interested.
All right.
It's just the colour I wanted and everything.
Oh, really? Okay. But I want £3,000 for it.
Yeah, three's a good price. It's a little bit steep for me.
Here we go.
Would you take
No.
2.7?
He's making all the noises. Could you go just a little further north on that? Maybe to 2.8?
2.8? Yeah, I think I could probably do 2.8.
Okay.
I think that's good.
There we go.
Maybe
well,
if you throw in another set of keys for me, then
shake.
Hang on, wait a second.
There we are.
brilliant.
Okay, so
I'll take it for 2.8 then.
2.8.
Yeah, with keys.